Oh boy. Well, I guess we're starting something new today. Holy shit. Oh my god. Another roguelike, and like I was saying a bit with a few polls around, being also testing a bit some new stuff with the other chatbot and a few new things around. Namely trying to make sure that the VOD Go being uploaded at the same time on other places. So hopefully this test is going to be going pretty good. Oh my god, hoping everyone's having a pretty decent night so far. It's been a bit more hot nowadays over here. Definitely glad about it, because last few weeks were pretty cold and kind of needed a bit of heat for a bit, you know? Just a few more weeks and it's going to be a bit of a big trip coming up, so it's another thing to kind of look up for. So hopefully tonight's going to be treating us better. Got a few things in line. Like I've said, trying a new roguelike today, because kind of went out of Stone Soup, got a bit tired of it, so wanted a bit of fresh air, you know? And this night has us try some sort of like horror related one. So we'll see how that goes. Let's get the intro going. Let's get right into it. Wow, 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 wow. All right. Holy shit, wait a sec. Forgot that. Turning on the fire blue because, you know, it's roguelike night. Gotta get that fire blue here. All right. So Rogue Legend Dark Realms. Got music, so that's the first in the jar. I mean, we had a bit of that on our last run of, last few runs we did on DRL. So it's kind of interesting getting to see a game that got music there instead of having us making our own OST here. Oh boy. Kind of liking how there's a bit of a fancy looking menu there. Yo, Fiopa. Oh, I think I know who that is. Hi, thank you for that follow here. Mud noises. My God, might be some laser noises. How you doing, Blue One? I'm surprised your name is like orange and not blue there. Missed opportunity, but really happy seeing you here. Oh my God, we're literally just starting here. So, I know nothing of what's going on here. There's supposedly some disturbing stuff here. I mean, that guy's screaming, so... Oh, you know? You do have a point here. You do have a really good point there. I cannot deny it. Your night's going pretty good. I know you've been doing a bit of like Minecraft stuff or a few other things nowadays. I think you said you... No, yesterday you said you did some chivalry there. There's a disturbing button there. I feel I need to press it there. Oh, it's a book. The book was disturbing. Oh my God, I'm glad you liked my voice, by the way. I do have a bit of a setup over here. Like, speaking of radio and all that, got the also a bit of a mic here. Kind of looking like a radio one. You're trying out Hightail right now because it just entered early access. Ooh, what's that again? Was that the sort of Minecraft thing you went sending on the Discord server? Because I don't know, that sounds familiar there. Oh boy. Dude got green eyes. Human is an ambitious, albeit mundane creature from the south. They are prone to delving into dungeons haphazardly. It can be quite cruel. No specific advantages or disadvantages. Popular creators of the most popular Minecraft server ever, Hypixel. Oh. I mean, I don't know much about Minecraft, so I'm kind of learning on the fly there. So it's like a big content creator deciding to make a game of their own or something. Kind of wild there. Hobbit is a clever, short, furry humanoid from the north. They have a furry body and especially furry feet, but are not all... Oh no. That's a furry character. It's us. Max HP 9. Base tenacity -10. Base inquiry 10. Oh yes it is. Fire Blue is always here when it comes to old stuff. Kind of made a bit of a background as a bit of a joke when I was doing some Doom the Roguelike. Cause Tuesdays since a while have us do some traditional roguelikes. And I was like, you know what? We're playing some Doom related ones, so how about we get some Fire Blue? Makes my ass look pretty, you know? It's a fashion statement there. Oh my God. What if your Sona was wearing like a Fire Blue shirt? You know what? Let me check. There's got to be a Fire Blue shirt. Oh my God, there is. I'm sending you that on Discord now. Hold on a sec. There we go. Oh my God. That version of Doom is literally just like Doom if I was not even wearing my glasses. Oh my god, 90 bucks? Shit. Oh my god, that's a bit more than grocery there. Holy shit. Elves are tall, long-armed nature, loving creatures of the West. They are fond of herbs and trees. Oh no, not herbs. Herbs and spices. They are faster. Concentration, I guess that's magic stats or something. Dwarf is a short, stout, cave-adapted creature of the East. Their eyes are tiny and skin very pale. But they have especially large livers due to their reliance on alcohol. Alright. Bit more. I'd expect tenacity is like constitution or some shit. Oh, it's a really good shirt. We'll need to kind of decide who wears that one. There's also a goblin there. Reduced from their former power. Goblins make up numerous warring tribes settle around the wild waters. The goblins are skilled in the use of runes and brave, but also extremely weak. Oh no. I guess we can go with human. They're basic. That's a lot of classes there. Squire, starting items, rusty sword, squire's armor, torch, starting runes, push. I'd expect runes are like spells or something. Main skill, tenacity, 6d10 plus 10. Minor skill, swiftness, 3d10 plus 5. Bonus, it starts with high composure. Extra base power and extra base defense. Alright. Member of Poisonous Rogues Guild. Poison Dagger, Poisonous Rogues Guild Uniform, Poisonous Spect. Pull. Swiftness. Inducement. Bonuses, starts with average composure. Fire Rogue. Burning Rogues Guild. They do a lot of fire stuff. So kind of the same thing as the poison one, but fire instead. Alright. Okay, Wizard's Apprentice. Apprentice Staff, Apprentice Wizard Cloak, and Wizard Hat. Blink, Push, and Force Blink. I guess Force Blink is like teleport people around or something. Hard to say there. I mean, I've never played that game, so kind of learning on the fly there. The assassin. Ooh. Start with an assassin's blade and bind. Troll left. Assassin's bind. Query, concentration, swiftness. 3 minor skills instead of 1 major skill and 2 minor skills. Starts with average composure. I think I read that this game has no level up system in it. It's all about items, so it's going to be interesting getting to play one of those games with no levels there. DRL and Stone Soup had us needing to get levels up. What's a bard? Poison lute, poison flute, fire flute, cape of swishing. Starting spells made from multiple runes. Song of Fire, Song of Poison. Bind Monster. Starts with higher than average misery. Oh no. Dude's sad. Inducement and concentration are there 2 skills. They start with a cool cape. And 2 powerful spells. Which are made from multiple runes strung together. Warning, not for beginner. Librarian's Apprentice. Got a rapier and a fedora, so they are a Reddit user. They got a jacket and a torch. Crushing punch. Dude, they got a sword and they decide to punch people instead. I don't know what's going on with that guy. Realm Child Cultist. Ceremonial Dagger and Acolyte Robe. Blood Eel, Blood Blink. They got 1 powerful item on start, 20 blood units. And High Misery has already seen many terrible things. Damn, same, man. Kind of feeling familiar. Demon Cultist. Another dagger, another robe. Same spells. 10 blood units, very high misery. They've seen fucked up shit. And they do a lot of stuff with poison. Tweet to cultist. Oh no, they go from Twitter. Can't be having that. They do fire stuff. I guess that's appropriate. That guy also seen some shit. Judgment Staff, an Acolyte Robe, Smite Undead. So I guess the Inquisitor is like a cleric or something. That looks like a cleric moveset. Peasant, rusted pitchfork, and a rag. Starting item stats are semi-randomized. Very hard for beginner. Oh no. It's hard to know who I want to be going with. Like, that dude's just a warrior, so I guess I could just go like human warrior there. It's going to be the most bare minimum as I can go. Thanks so much for playing RLDR. This game is still in development. Please feel free to give feedback. Untrusted life. Figure in a strange mask wearing wispy green cloth. Approaches you and hands you a note that says right click or press X to examine things. Okay, so kind of like Stone Soup there. You wake up and find yourself back in the dungeon. Fumble through your bag looking for a weapon. You equip the torch. You descend into the mines. You hear the sound of water flowing somewhere nearby. I kind of liking the looks of the menus in there. It's a bit more stylized than Stone Soup's there. Kind of liking it. DLV1, Dungeon Section 1. Oh no. That's going to be our first game in the roguelike series where we'll need to kind of manage hunger and thirst there. That's going to be bad. 5-6 power, 3 defense. Got 1-1 fire, 0 res. Seems to be like 2 elements in there. I mean, at least that's less things to shuffle around with. Alright. Can I move now? Do I move with the numpad in this? I mean, I can't really see what I'm... Oh! Okay, okay. We got the rogue face there. Alright. The town criers say to you whilst you were gathering supplies for your master that the Inquisitors that went to investigate the herbal green gas have gone missing. Along with them was Fostilla Quiston, the head Inquisitor. Fostilla saved your family from the cultists when you were young. You decide to rescue her and the other Inquisitors yourself to repair. One night you seek out with your master's armor and sword into the forbidden place that is infested with herbal green gas to save the one who saved you. That's another thing I've seen from that game. I barely know anything about it, other than it's like a scary... It's a scary themed roguelike. It got no levels. And that every character's got a bit of a quest for themselves, a bit like in NetHack. So I wonder how that's going to be like and how that comes into play. Because I know NetHack, it's like first half of the game or something that you got to do your character quest, but I've never gone that far in NetHack. We never know whenever we get there because that's pretty much the end game we got planned here. We'll see how that kind of journey is going to be going like. Okay, so nice. Okay, yeah, numpad works. You hear a squeal. You hear a mournful squeal. All right, what's that? Okay, so enter in this, not V. So that's the door. Okay, bumping into it. is pretty much the way to open this. Is shift okay, how do I close doors? Can I close doors by doing this? I'm trying to use the usual like shift C for this. Maybe I could try oh, help is H in this. It's not question mark. Alright. Yeah, we're learning a full new system there. Okay, right click on things to examine them, interact with them with items via your inventory. X to examine with keyboard control cursor. IB to open inventory. Alright. R to open rune bag. Well, I did question mark and I didn't get that opening, so already a lie there. F1 to go into full screen mode. Ooh. G and funny little squiggle there for picking things up on the ground. Okay, so far pretty familiar ground. L for log. Period to skip a turn. Alright. Same controls for going up and down ladders. Okay, numpad for moving. Escape or spacebar or right click to close menus. Alright. S to open up the character sheet. Ooh. A or O to open up the interaction menu. Select an item in your inventory, press the corresponding letter or click an item. Alright. Click on the command button for interactions. Alright. So we can click things to attack. I wonder if there's going to be range weapons in this. They do mention stuff about magic, so might be related to that one rune bag. Okay, let's check the rune bag. Casper, ooh. Okay, Casper. Oh, wow. Hi there. Yo, Scrappy, how you doing, silly shark? Mwah. Oh my god. Yeah, we're doing a lot of reading here. It's Roguelike Tuesdays, and today we use our eyes to read things and our brain to think. It's kind of rare over here. I know it's sad, but we're expanding our brains on these days. It's a bit of an achievement here. Brains are for thinking, maybe. They also control the rest of your body, but who am I to judge there? I'm just like freaking beer can talking there. Oh my god, but we can push people. You've seen push to talk over here. We push people to die. This rune can make something fly in the opposite direction of the caster. This could be a monster, an item, or anything in between. Ooh. Items will be thrown. Monsters will be slammed into walls for resisted damage. Oh my god, we got Gmod shit. Okay, so our first spell is just Gmod. Alright, kind of liking this. Okay, so G's for grabbing and the usual little, not apostrophe, but yeah, there's nothing on the ground here, obviously. Do we have any other stuff here? Okay, we got a torch. Is the torch counting as a weapon or... Can I hold the torch and the rusty sword? That'd be kind of cool. I can consume my sword. Oh my god, you can cast push on the sword when it's in... Oh, so that's... Okay, I guess that's how we use range weapons in this. That's interesting. I was expecting the usual F stuff. Not today. I mean, you can examine it. A rusty old sword, slightly dulled from generations of use. Power 2, weight 1. It is imbued with a rune of pushing. So the rune is in the sword. Let me check my torch here. Low quality torch, nothing more. Alright. Kind of wondering if like runes are ancients and not just spellcasting shit. I know nothing about that system yet, so it's not like Stone Soup where like we got a grasp pretty fast of this. In this, it's like we know nothing about it. It's wholly different. It's not that hack. It's not DRL. Like nothing I've ever tried. Dude, I can consume the torch. Okay, what if? Can I examine that armor? Dusty old piece of armor you stole from your master. Oh no. Already stealing things. Jesus. And we're evil. Oh my god, yo, Tiro, how you doing? You know me there, Theo. I'm a goddamn motherfucking filthy thief. You've sent me one screenshot and I'm sending it everywhere now. Next step, I guess I'm becoming like an Englishman or something. I don't know. Okay. You hear a muffled shuffle. The muffled shuffle of the Tiro. Tiro, you do know that in literally 3 weeks we meet each other again, right? Door made of iron bars. Oh no, the Tiro shuffle. Scary. You ain't ready for it. I mean, I got a few. Oh no, not the R. Oh no. No. Who are you? Rolls info. A rat-like creature with 6 feelers. It is gigantic and it has a mutated body. It is uncannily fast. It is stumbling about quite randomly. It strikes true, always. It has striking dead eyes. Hi, you motherfucker. Do you move toward me? Just waiting. Alright. Dude's not coming around for a fight. What about that thing here? Moldy cheese. What do you mean I got hit? Oh shit, that's right. We got hunger and thirst in this. I might need to consider that cheese. Damn. Yeah, we're in that kind of reality now. Kind of making me also curious about what you got in mind for treats you're going to be bringing there. You hear the sound of liquid flowing to the southwest. Alright. I guess that's going to be water for a water flask or something. Not gonna lie, I'm kind of liking the whole style of that game. It's really colorful compared to like, even though it's just ASCII art and stuff, it's kind of as colorful as what we've seen with DRL or even Stone Soup. Kind of preps us up for the other stuff we're gonna be getting into. Oh, what is this? Can't see down there. Iron bookshelf. Pick up the written word, the strange old man. Inspect the old iron bookshelf. Inquiry check. Rolling D100. Plus inquiry versus difficulty level. Alright. So searching mechanics are also in this. Yeah, we're kind of getting around the net hack looking stuff now. And more cake. Ooh. It's always cake there. Gonna need to share my cake also. Okay. Pick that. I'd expect the exclamation mark is gonna be a potion there. Is that a bookshelf? Rich oaken crate. There is an engraving of a realmling pointing and laughing at a tall elf here. Kind of rude. Okay. I was not expecting to give literally a crate there. So tenacity's not just constitution. It's just like if I want to break shit. Peculiar water flows from the top of the fountain. Okay, so this has to be a fountain. I've seen that symbol in that hack. It's a curious, strangely carved fountain in the shape of a rat-like creature. Alright. And what about this? Is this a potion? A potion ball filled with the essence of healing. Okay, so we're kind of on the right track. Okay, nothing here. There's a stone statue here. You have new stuff in my inventory? I could read that book. I feel it's gonna kill me, but I'm gonna do it. Small snippet of a memoir or diary entry. Alright. Do we just consume the book? I can throw the book. Just eat the book. Composure save. It tasted like paper. I literally just ate the book. You feel like a destroyer of knowledge. Made me feel sad also. Alright. Guess we're gonna live with this. Mahogany and redwood. Shit, it's like I'm playing RuneScape now. What's that? Old dusty wooden crate. Dusty old crate. It looks almost like it isn't a crate. It's strange. Something more like a mouth, maybe. Ooh. Are you gonna be a mimic? You ain't a mimic. And the crate had an item in it. Power's cloak. You know, I kind of want that. Fire res 2, poison res 1, weight 1. Is it going to be a full set of armor here? We're in the shadow here. I do not know if my torch has a limit of turns with it. So that's kind of what got me very scared. I'm gonna try equipping that cloak. We don't know yet if curse mechanics are in this. We know thirst and hunger are in there. Doesn't seem like my elf regens. But I could be wrong. Okay, let's just equip this. Okay, that counts as a full set of armor. That's sad. Alright. Armor system is a bit more simple in this compared to Stone Soup. Alright. Did I? There was something purple down there. Potions are in the... They seem identified there. Oh. Is it just a staircase? I can't move more far than this, so... Seems like our vision range is limited to the amount of light we got with our torch here. Okay, that's kind of cool. Not used to that being a thing in those. Poison potion. Can I just use this right on me? Okay. Potion ball filled with a brackish liquid. Has a strange symbol on it. Some kind of beast. You hear a bloody scream. Can I dip weapons in potions? I can throw them, so I guess that's how I'm going to be using that instead of just drinking it. Alright. Ooh. Destroy the murdered pier wood crate. Dwarven rum. Alright. At least we got a room that kind of lets us just like get things. Strange note from someone who came here before. We don't know about... Oh, Inquisitor's log. So that has to be something related to our quest here. Alright. The Guide to the Dark Realms. Alright. So we know music notes are notes, which is kind of cheeky there. Grab all the books there. Make sure not to eat them. Press S. Swiftness 37, concentration 21, tenacity 59, brave 24, inducement 12, composure 78. Swiftness determines a critical hit. Crit hit chance 12%. Concentration determines a maximum FOV, so we could see a bit more far. Tenacity determines a minimum damage. This is you. You are human. Human as an ambitious... Okay, they're just saying the same stuff we've seen in the character creation thing. Status scratched up. I did get ahead once, so I guess that might be why. Can I go... No, there's no other stuff in that sheet. Alright. Cool. A failed expedition. Oh, read is 5. The Guide to the Dark Realm. Authored by George Twinklebottom. Oh no. A twink went writing this. Scar of His Majesty the Red King, serving from the Red City. Welcome to the world of Dark Realms. Corrupted Dark Realm filled with various elemental magics, and where the gods have abandoned all of us. We will all surely die. There's also a demon who's going to destroy the world soon. Oh no, but that isn't any of your business at the moment. There's also alien monsters invading our world from other realms quite constantly. Oh yeah, there's also Niwa. He's a bit of a chaotic guy. Some would say chaotic neutral guy, since he doesn't really care if his pranking antics gets you killed. Not that any of that matters to you since you are already in a dungeon, and that never ends well. Like my boy John. John didn't last very long, but he always wanted to be a hero. So I let him like any irresponsible parent. Poor John. Anyway, moving on. Chapter 1. Surviving in this world. Surviving in this world is very hard. There are terrible monstrosities everywhere that will love to do none other than rip you into numerous shards and eat you for lunch or dinner or for a snack or just because they're bored. Yes, it's a terrible place indeed. To survive in this world, you need to keep your HP, health points for those mage types who care all about... Oh, okay. Period changes page. Side C words. Over 0 to do this. Maybe avoid fighting if you can, or at least get some good armor. You also need to avoid dehydration and starving to death to avoid such horrible fates. The best thing to do will be to eat corpses of all various beasties. You kill and any food you come across, perhaps even rats, except the poisonous ones. Those are bad news. To avoid dehydrating, the best thing to do will be drinking from potions or from fountains. Some food also gives water, like apples, which are fruit grown in the... Never mind, I got carried away here. Also, try to avoid going insane. That's always a worry. Misery is no joke. Chapter 2, Interacting with the World. There are numerous means of interacting with the world. Right-click on things to examine them, or press X and move your cursor over things, then press Enter to examine them. Click the Act button, the Act Upon button, or press A to open up the interacting menu options. Well, options will appear in that menu when you can interact with things more directly, such as opening doors, kicking fountains. Oh, that's gonna be a thing. Gonna be learning about that in NetHack later. Crawling into horrible alien tumors, entering portals, etc. Just walking into them will choose the best option. For example, opening doors. Can do many things with the items in your bag. The hell is written there? In your bag. Throwing, eating, equipping, examining deeper, etc. There are many different interactions you can do with things, and the results will vary significantly. So do remember to experiment. You can also do magic using runes. To open up your rune bag, press R or click the rune button. Runes are very useful and have many different effects and may act quite differently based on what you cast them on, throwing weapons on the ground at your enemies, for example, or casting healing magic on an undead to kill it. So FF logics here. There are many different spells with many effects. You can get more by translating runes you find on items in your inventory. Some magic is quite dark indeed, and not for the faint of heart. Chapter 3, Tips and Tricks. Undead in this world are weak to light magic and to fire. Everyone knows this, so one very efficient way of dispatching of those various terrible undead beasties is to toss a health potion at your feet, which will splatter it all over the place and damage all undead around you while healing you in the process. Our mages discovered this trick long ago, before the Red King decided to kill them all. Oh, there I go rambling again. Forget I said that. All potions will splatter in, so they all have an area of effect. Fairies are your friend. They shout out about many secrets, and will also pester you about listening to them sometimes. You can also eat them in a pinch though, in case they talk too much or you are simply hungry. I prefer cooking them with apples and tonic, but that is just me. The world is filled with unspeakable alien horrors. Seeing them will make you slowly go insane, so maybe avoid them. Alright. You should also consider throwing things, since a piece of armor that grants you poison res will poison whoever it is thrown upon for however much it defends against. Because elemental magic is universal. This works the same for fire res and so on. Not that you have much of a choice being in an inescapable dead labyrinth. Wow, I must say I am very talkative today. Anyway, good luck, monster food. Or maybe adventure. Hi, A. I see you're a fae. You want to know something good? That game asks you eating fairies, so maybe be careful today. We just learned about it. You'll be having a nice night, by the way. Okay, so let's see the Inquisitor's log. I like the fact that I can literally just eat any books I see, or even eat my sword. We still haven't found the source of the large amount of misery gas here. Sure, we have thrown magic users into this place as banishment before it changed, but there are not enough energy and not enough people in our entire kingdom to generate this much misery. I'm gonna eat everything, even your ass. Just to watch. It appeared suddenly, stretched out of bright green misery. It overtook this place and the surrounding area, mutating and corrupting everything within it. We have been sent by the Red King to investigate this mist. Our orders were find the cause of whatever this is and destroy it. Normally we deal with small uprisings and cults. This is a whole different game. Oh my god, I mean, please, you're gonna make me blush in public there. He do be a big can there. But do hope everyone's having a nice day. It's kind of interesting to see how, like, the scroll gimmicks in this is just the runes. Like, they just worded things differently. It's just scrolls from any other roguelikes. But also, items with res can be thrown to break things. And maybe do elemental damage around, which is kind of cool. Never seen that before. So we know we can drink by pressing act upon. Ooh. Okay, let's drink from the fountain there. All right. Oh shit, it dried up already. Shit. Grab the magical fire deck. Ooh. Okay, we got a weapon here. Oh wow, I haven't seen you in ages. How you doing? You like reading?
__ is raiding with a party of 34.
Oh my god, what you played there? Restaurant games? Huh, what the hell is this? Hi, y'all. Oh my god. We're playing right now RogueLegends Dark Realm. It's the first time I play this. We've been doing since a while a good amount of old school traditional roguelikes, and that one is an interesting one. It got no levels in a few other. You've never heard of that game. Hi, Coma, how you doing? We gotta swap from Stone Soup to another one. I got a bit fed up with last one I had in Stone Soup. I got so fucking fed up. I was like, you know, I'm putting Stone Soup on the side, never to go back into it, and we go in RogueLegends Dark Realm. For people not knowing, traditional roguelikes are really damn good games. Really, really, really damn good games. I'm very biased. It's hard, but there's just a bit of a style here. It's an well, it's, let's say entertaining, but you gotta raid. You gotta have eyes. You gotta have a brain. At least I got eyes, but a brain, it's kind of questionable here. Hi, you can pat my brain or a lack thereof. Hi also, Oli, how you doing? We're a funny little smiling man here. Dude's smiling, but he's about to die here. He's 22% sad. But hi, y'all. Hope y'all had a nice time with Poe's raid here and whatever Poe was doing. People call me Redacted Cat, Redacted, Hellcat. I know lots of names, lots of games are being played over here. I'm Variety Streamer. I play horror games, Metroidvanias, roguelikes like this one. Horror stuff, funny things. I get thrown boxes. I play boomer shooters. I draw. I do many things. I'm French Canadian. Don't mind the accent. You can be evil. You can be nice. But I'm evil over here. Very evil. But also, I do draw in my spare time. All the emotes, all the artwork, and all the alerts. That's all some stuff I've made over here. Even that smiling man over here. Never trust him. Never trust Loaves also. But yeah, welcome in the Cat Squad, and I do hope you enjoy your stay. Let me show you a few funny things here. I could show my intro, but we got a lot of exploration to do. And I need to introduce my son.
Vimch.
He's evil. Never trust my son. Oh my God. You love this creature? What do you mean, like, my son? Never trust a loaf. But if you like this big cat here, careful, I can explode many things. A very big cat. I mean, I could just show this. Big cat.
Loaf time supreme. 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 Loaf time supreme.
Oh my God. Watch out for a too tall cat. Oh my God. You can bet your ass I'm too tall. Freaking gonna hip check your office building and then bling there. And of course I'm an evil big cat. What do you mean? You looked away for a second. Never look away. What's happening? Everything's happening. Revenge of the Loaves. No, not the Loaves. Dude, do we try kicking the fountain? I don't know if it's gonna be doing like a net hack where you can get a ring or something by doing this. Let's give it a go. The fountain crashes down. Okay. There's something on the ground here. Destroyed fountain. Alright. There's another fountain there. I mean, it did dry up, so there's going to be much here. Try checking that statue there. This is a statue of a rogue. The engraving says it is a kind of a slug. It is depicted eating something. For people not knowing about this game, namely pretty much everyone here, I feel, this is basically like a bit of a horror-themed roguelike here. It's made on the looks of stuff like the original Rogue, NetHack, and a few other things around, but it's very colorful. First time I see one being that colorful, to be fair. Okay, nothing interesting in the bookshelf here. So we're just pushing it. Alright. Gotta bring that crate here. And that looks like 2 doors. Okay, that's a wooden door. Hi! And there's a rat here. And 2 potions. Kind of liking that potions and items in this from the looks of the guide we found on the ground. They seem to imply they're gonna be AoE, like they're gonna be grenades. Not just regular ass potions, so kind of seeing cool shit. So why is the arrow's going crazy there? Okay, that one's another rat, but with a new name. Okay, I guess we killed it in one go here. So what's going on here? Anger is where... That's a portal. Kind of cool that they go glitching that out. That's interesting. There's also a node right next to us and a potion. Alright. Bam, 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 bam. Okay, there's like red on the floor, so I'd expect it's just like the rat's blood. Check my stats. Still scratched up. Grab that healing potion. You hear miserable shuffle. Sound of liquid flowing to the southwest. So southwest, there's going to be another fountain. Grab that node here. Neon orange splatter node. In case we need it, we can eat the paper also, so. That's like a way of getting rid of things. Ugh. Oh my god, it's all right. It was nice having you around, by the way, Theo. You do know you can poke anytime you want. And if you're not doing it, I'll be the one poking. I'm way too curious for my own taste. Let's say you're a bit like a flame to me there. Yeah, poking, just like with a finger. Nothing lewd. Just touched a cat. You hear angelic trumpets all around you. Strange angelic trumpets. Uh-oh. I don't think that's going to be nice here. God, poking the cat. Oh, no. Feeling a poke on my leg there. Yeah, I really hope your night's going to be going pretty good there. The music is surrounded by a portal and is teleported to another location. Oh. I just jump in there. Ooh, nice coding. I bet it was like coding for nice stuff there. Like maybe a game or something. I feel there's only one way to learn here, and it's just to get in that thing. Interaction. You feel confused about your location. Gained 5 misery. Composure save. That's a very difficult one. Natural 100. Ooh, I guess we got a crit there. Feel like you're slipping. You hear droning, cheering crowds. Oh no. It's gonna turn you insane there. Gonna be getting that misery bar all filled up. Welcome to the arena. Oh, fuck off, no. The audience moans and cheers all at the same time. Oh my god, it's just Dark Souls 1 NPCs. Oh no. They're already dead, but they walk, they clank, and they moan, introducing a massive undead. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh, there's a cube here. Can I interact? Yo, what are you? Are you a cube? No. Kinda wish that was a ration from NetHack here. Skeletal Norod. Creature looks worn beyond repair. Has striking red eyes. This is scaly skin, several thousand winged monstrosity with a spherical shape. Covered in fleshy bits. It has a horrifying, puffy, pale humanoid face. Drifts around as if it was a ghost. It strikes true, always. 5 max HP. Very weak to fire. Tree and power. We got 3 potions we can use against that fucker. I wonder what's that G thing? Grunticus. Goblin peasant with a rag sticking out of their mouth and out of a hole in their lower back. They stay on moving and unblinking at the arena. They are not breathing, but they shout things, random things. Asking you to run for office? What? Homo for president, I guess. Holy shit. Skeletal quark. 370 has striking neon green compound eyes. A lumpy fly composed of solid vomit with 6 trunks. It glows with a faint fiery light. Has a large protective shell. Wanders about randomly. It is a walking skeleton. Oh no. I mean, if you're not fitting for office, you could be a building instead. Run for building instead. What if we were to both run for building instead? Big ass dudes. Run for office to replace the old office. Oh my god. Just run into it. Two healing potions. What if I try throwing that healing potion? Can I? Oh, right over here. Very good, you disgusting creature. Number 999. Oh, that's a lot of numbers here. Extremely entertaining. An offensive potion has been randomly dropped into the arena somewhere. At least dude's happy about it. Dude, I'm so getting DRL vibes here. Who's that guy up there? Audience member. Terrifying goblin-like creature with sharp, jagged teeth, scales, and formidable claws. Has multiple wounds. It doesn't seem to care about them. It is not breathing. It moans sometimes and stares at the empty arena. It seems entirely unaware of your existence. Hard to say. I guess it's just like whatever they want. I'd expect it's a bit like NetHack, which is like a bit of whatever goes there. Like it seems like it got traditional like wizard stuff and knight stuff. A zombie in a rod. Oh dear. Power tree. Okay, do I try kiting around? Ow. Son of a bitch. Have some random item. Maybe it will help. Alright. Partially dissolved skeleton. Okay, we can take dead bodies in this. Good to know. It's kind of weird how in Stone Soup we couldn't pick up dead bodies. It's one of the first things I tried doing when I tried that game. I think you said some old versions of Stone Soup had that being a thing in it. But I can't fully remember about it. That arena really feels like DRLs. Freedom to choose and the freedom to choose correctly are two different things. Rodriguez draws cubes into the dust on the ground. A deeper, more unique kind of fear. Guess I'm scared of cubes there. I'm really surprised we're not finding any of those items that were hinted about. Oh, spot a fiery skeletal roll. Composure save. Rolling D100 plus composure. Feel disturbed by this perversion of life and death. Ooh, nearly halfway there on the misery scale. You feel like you're slipping. Bitch. Alright. Terrified by the sight of what is no doubt a mass grave. 11 misery. Ooh. Yeah, my dude's not feeling good here. Zombie pushed me. Aight. Gonna wait a bit. Poison hurts you. Okay. Still got a healing potion on us, so I could just throw it at me there. Alright. Okay, fully refilled there. You raise the dead, they are ruthless, they enjoy swimming in blood. Here they are, several angry necromancers. User of blood magic who has devoted their life to the study of reanimating deads. You're not really resistant to fire there. Kind of dodgy. Do I have any other stuff I want to use? My dude definitely needs to drink soon. Alright. Heather cloak. Very good. Extremely entertaining. I mean, right now these guys are pretty much pushovers, to be fair. Esoteric cyan fluid. It's not identified yet. Can I examine it? Well, filled with the strange cyan fluid. It is ready. It is likely magical. Alright. Do you hear the souls crying? Are you having fun? Is this horror fun to you? Okay, door kicking is a thing in this. Who's that guy? Geometric silent alien thing. It has cube-shaped holes scratched into its body. It is frail looking. Watches the empty arena with anticipation. Its eyes moving every which way, as if it was watching an intense battle that you cannot see. It simply ignores you and cheers on the arena. It doesn't acknowledge your existence. It's like a husk or figurine whose only purpose is to give the feeling of a cheering crowd. Alright, can I just leave now? So the gladiator kills things. Have some food. I'm really really lost here. Holy shit. Okay, guess we just leave now. Okay, this has happened before. You feel surrounded by the sound of flapping wings. You find yourself in a dark catacomb. This has happened before. In 1d2 plus 3 misery. Ooh. 46. We're at like 55 earlier. Feel like you are going mad. Green mist surrounds you and you hear a strange valse. Fall to the dusty ground. Alright. Cool drink boost. But it boosts my misery. All filled with delicious dwarven rum made from plump helmets. Drinking this will reduce your misery, but only if you have misery greater than 20. It's brewed with only the finest plump helmets. Alright. Oh yes, indeed. Gonna drink the plumpest of things there. How you doing, Ivali? How you doing? Speaking of plump things. My cake's pretty plump there. I mean, you've seen the GIF. It's Roguelike Tuesday, and we're surprisingly surviving. We're still in DLV 1, so I don't think it's like really far. But we did an arena, so maybe it's good. We can't eat paper in this. Trying to stay sane. Oh my god, you poor you. We're in a game all about sanity being draining here. January chills, number 15, number 13. The day you are on. Oh my god, I'm sorry about this. Oh my god. Pretty hope you can get better there. Shit. It's been a rough day. I know you said like a few days ago that like things were a bit rough around, like a few things being annoying and shit. Number 15, it is 15 degrees outside and I do not want to leave my bed. Yeah, you gotta get warm. Get a blanket. Let's go crazy, make some hot chocolate and stuff. Maybe coffee, I don't know. Anything warm. Even like, yeah, you know what? Cider might be good. Like a good warm cider. Had that a few times. Really good. Oh no, no. Oh. Do you think it's like winter crappy mood there just setting in or something? Like Return of the Holiday type of deal? Let me just drink that beer there. Or that rum. Okay, I guess that lowered my thirst meter. Oh my god, I could make myself some tea, you know. I do have tea around in my home. I could eat the cheese there. Yeah, you know what? Let's check the cheese. Let's check if it's good. Weirdly enough, is it giving me water or is it reducing it? It does give a good amount of food, so I guess that's good. Ooh, nice. It does boost my first meter there. Cool. Ginger tea's good. Oh my god. Honey tea? That's also banger. Mint tea's good. It's like a bit of a dessert there. I had some maple black tea last month, and that shit was freaking good. I might need to buy some again because that one was way too good. There was like some sort of apple. my god. Sort of apple pie one at the tea store I go to a few times. I might need to get this. Let me check that armor also. Doesn't have defense. But it does have a bit of res. Poison res and fire res. I'd guess that's good in a pitch. Also check that cloak. I haven't really checked it. It's freaking dirty cloak. Oh! Identify runes. Hello? No matter how you try, you are unable to identify this rune. Shit. It is imbued with an unreadable, unusable rune. Kind of the same stats as the other cloak we got. What the hell is this? Is that a mirror? Sarcophagus. I'm not trusting opening this. Do I? Nah, let's wait. Let's explore a bit more the dungeon there. There's 2 sarcophagus. What's there? Art statue. This is a statue of a rogue. Engraving says it is kind of a slug. Okay. Already seen that text before. I don't know if the statue... Okay, the statue did move. Had me a bit worried there. Got a poison potion here. Gonna grab that out of... Oh. Feel terrified by the horrific strange tumor. Debilitating bloody tumor with a giant hole in it. Not really comforted by the wall pussy there. Ooh. That fountain here. We do like him. Oh shit, it's dried out. Fuck. Ooh. Got like more of those commissions you're kind of going through? Holy shit. Ooh. You have like a lot of commissions left on your list. Feel that little line's gonna be a trap. Illness knife of adventurous info. Let me get that. I guess that's a weapon. Ooh, tree. Not a lot. Still quite a bit though. Kind of cool. I'd expect that's just like a poison dagger or something. Is that better than my sword? Has to be better than my sword. My sword's better. You know what? Yo! Thank you for that raid. Holy shit, 2 raids and we are literally just starting the stream.
Raiding with a party of 6.
Yo! Hope you're having a nice night, by the way. Oh my god, Warframe, that's a game I haven't played in a while. Hi! Haven't seen you in ages. We're playing things where we read. Do you like reading? I hope you like so. If you don't like reading, you're not in the right place for this. Holy shit, hi! Super tired? Oh, wow, wow. Damn, busy times. I so can't do I can't do Donatons here. I mean, cool if people go doing those, but I can't do it. Got like job and stuff. The only close enough thing I've done to this was just like, how may I say, like the closest I've done. Just those 12-hour Doom streams I've done before. Shit's tiring, man. But hi, We're playing Rogue Legend Dark Realms. It's Roguelike Tuesdays. We play weird-ass roguelikes on Tuesdays, so lots of weird stuff gets played here. Got a bit of a I got a bit of a roadmap, and how may I say, we started with Doom the Roguelike, and then we played Stone Soup. Rogue Legends Dark Realm is another one I had in mind. We want to also get into Caves of Quid. I don't know when I'll do this, but it's in the line. And a few other ones. Like, I want to go all the way. Like, I'm slowly starting with like things that go looking kind of cool and are pretty much like welcoming and stuff. And we go more and more deep into abstract things. Quid's one of them. And also, what was the name of it? I know I got myself another one. I mean, I got like loads of them, so not really helping my case there. What's like a robot one? Cogmine, that's the one. Gotta put that in my favorites on Steam before I go forgetting. We got a few other ones, like we got a few of the OGs. NetHack's in there. I don't know yet if I'm gonna be going in the original Rogue. I'm also planning getting into Angband, which is another one that's kind of being poked a bit about here. Like, there's a few when suggesting that one. Angband and Cell among them. The road's gonna be long. It's gonna be a really long running project there. But yeah, for people who got in there, people call me Redacted Cat, Red, Redacted, Heliel Cat. I know lots of names, lots of games are being played over here. I'm Variety Stream. I play horror games, Metroidvanias, roguelikes, as you can see over here, and a few other things, like lots of old stuff. I do draw also in my spare time. All the emotes, all the artwork, and all the alerts. That's also some stuff I've made over here. So if you're wanting to check that out, got a few links over here. Here we go. Got my art pages, got my Telegram for alerts, got also Discord here for more alerts, and also kind of fun plans that I got in mind. Spoiler alert, trying to get into old 90s and 2000s MMOs with people there, so maybe we'll get into stuff like Ultima Online and EverQuest in there, so we never know. I'm French Canadian also, so don't mind the accent. But yeah, no. Nonetheless, I do hope you enjoy your stay and welcome in the Cat Squad. Don't mind the fire blue in the background. Wow. We're surviving thirst and hunger. It's fear and hunger. A game I'm never going to be playing. I do care about my... I do care about respecting a bit TOS at points. Alright, you know what? Let's equip that poison dagger. Alright. Bitchin'. Okay, and in one of those holes again. You hear rumbling to the northeast. That looks like a weapon there. Is that a weapon? Cloak of Light Magics. Ooh. I mean, I'm not really a spellcaster, but we never know how things can get in there. Alright. Got the same stats as the other ones. I could eat the cloak, but I don't know if that's going to be good there. I mean, I could try, but I'm not desperate enough yet. But we could eat it. Oh, wait a sec. Oh, my torch not equipped. I don't think we needed it. Like, things seem lit here. Alright. Decorated magic cloak. And that one has runes on it. Magical fire dagger. a lot of things looking cool there. My dude's way too smooth brain to read this. Freaking himbo run. Okay, so those are barrels. And that guy's a guy. Short stout, hooded figure. Sprite cyan robe has a black image of a square woven into the back of it. So it also has a black square on it. Can I talk to the guy? Okay, dude doesn't want shit with us. Good thing I got my shank in my hands. Ow. I feel we're gonna be dying here. Did expect to get hit by poison there. Ooh. You know, can fill our hunger by eating stuff. Oh, refills my thirst meter. But I did boost my misery there. I did eat someone. I don't think, yeah, like, I don't think drinking my grenade's gonna be good. I do have that magic fluid there. The O1. Lots of statues there. Alright. Smooth about. You feel terrified by indescribable shinting. I mean, I'm way more scared about the lack of HP I got here. Oh dear. I'm gonna try throwing that dagger at him. Blood cultist is battered. Okay, how about I try doing force push on him? I never casted a spell yet. In dire needs, we're gonna need to do this. You feel 4 energy drained away. Alright. Dude's still low on health. Okay, let's try making that guy eat shit. Okay, cool. Sucks that the dagger's gone. So impressed by the fact I'm still alive there. It's also really dark in that rightmost room. Poison potion. Yeah, grenades are really powerful in this. Awareness rolling. There is nothing wrong at all. I don't like how I'm seeing D&D rolls there. Delicious herbal tea made in the elven village of Ailshank to the west of Brownwood. It is banned in profuse places, especially in the Red Empire, which detests magic. Yeah, we talked about tea. I guess my character is just sea-villing right now. Just getting tea out of nowhere. It's a rune-infused one. Is it just a tea bag or it's just a tea? It gives a lot of food there. Might need to wait before using that. Nearly refill my whole bar also. Ooh. Is that fountain all good? Kinda sucks that the fountains are all dried up in there. Yeah, let's just kick it there. Don't worry, it's nothing. Got another portal here that could very likely kill me. Pick up the Red and Warg the arena. We did get in the arena, so I guess we're just getting lore about it. I woke in an arena. A strange sandstone arena. The arena said to me, fight and you shall be free. And so I fought. I fought and I fought harder. Then it made more sense. The arena was all sandstone. The sky was made of strange translucent sandstone. I was surrounded by goblin-esque creatures, like me, but different. They didn't appear alive. They just washed and cheered like automatons. They were plants, but they moved. And so I kept fighting. But for so long I lost count of the years. It never ended. Still hasn't ended. But suddenly I am here, lost in a dungeon and still fighting. I don't remember how I got there, and I feel like I don't belong here, but I am here. I wish it will just end. I mean, dude could literally have broke the door and escaped there like I did. Freaking dumbass. Awareness rolling. You don't see it or hear it. That's getting me more and more scared. Oh, the fountains are dried out here. The hell is this? So that equals sign has to be a ring. Evil encrusted helmet. Never mind, I guess those are helmets in this. You equip the evil encrusted realm. Alright, 4 death now. Also don't have a weapon on me. Alright. There's so many sinks here. Alright. We're not getting shit here. It's also kind of cool how barrels and containers in this are just things that you can whack around like it's Diablo there. It's kind of cool. Kind of reminds me of D1 there. Oh dear. I could throw my cloak. They did say that throwing resist items, they do their elemental resistance as damage there. Could flame up that guy and poison him with this. Hey, get out of here. Freaking invincible bitch. Must be the dungeon's madness. Queer roll. Awareness. I guess that floor is just making me crazy and just do searching rolls all over again. It's kind of weird. Alright. The murdered pairwood had an item in it. From the looks of it, that's another helmet. Adventurer's special Hell Imbued helmet. It's imbued by a rune. Alright. And I'm really kind of liking the vibes of that game. It's definitely different from Stone Soup, where you just like kind of ran in there like it's Diablo when it just whacked everything. Like, you need to think in that one. Yeah, my dude's way too smooth brain for identifying anything there. Captain got a lot of fire res also, but no defense. Granite sarcophagus. You don't hear it, but it hears you. Composure save. Rolling D100. You feel disturbed by the sight of a strange cuboid amorphous thing, surrounded by sparkles that sucks lives away. Feel like you're slipping. Ow. Alright, moving out of here. Don't want to fuck around with that. I could try opening the sarcophagus, I guess. Mummified gooey thing. 0 water. You hear incomprehensible cracking to the southeast. Perfectly preserved and proportionate goblin-esque creature. It has sharp teeth and long claws. It is extremely hard to look at. Discovered in a cyan-colored gooey substance. Engraved with cubes. They do like cubes in there. Kind of noticed that with the arena we got in. Interesting. Alright. Wow. Okay, don't eat that. Yeah, definitely don't eat that. Alright. I feel I should have known better than eat literally a dead body there that's dead for centuries. But who am I to judge, I guess? Oh my god. Yeah, I'm liking the vibe of this. It's been only 1 hour and I'm kind of liking it. No, never mind. Nearly 2 hours. Holy shit. We're kind of going crazy there. Wait a sec. Kind of checking a few things around also. Won't be long. Alright. Here we go. Guess we can try doing another run. Let's go again with human there. Yeah, let's just keep on going with the basic thing. Blah, 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 blah. Okay. Let's grab that note. At least we got a bit of paper to eat there. And a helmet. Goodness Lord's helmet. You hear a pitched S. Ooh, 2 defense. Hello. Alright. Oh, that's a painting. There is a painting of a child wearing a blue and yellow outfit here. They are crying. They are in a foul position. They are in a corner of a room. Same. There's a sparkling small beating art. Extract blood unit. Ooh. Small beating art. Has numerous sparkles coming off of it. Wonder what would happen if you eat it. Gives me food and water, that's for sure. Guess we got an early food item there. That's a lot of 7s. It's those 7s. You're not telling me what it is. Alright. Flame potion here. Let us grab that. Let's grab also that healing potion there, because why not? And you spot a rogue. Perfectly mangled creature is surrounded by clouds of bright green misery. Has deep bright green eyes. This is a mildly, weirdly angled winged slug with a scarred humanoid face and a bulging body. Oh no, notices your bulging body. You can see the heat rising from its body. It lives inside of the dark layers and lures its prey in with the promise of a treasure. I mean, I got the healing potion, so kind of did get me there. Get out of here. Ooh, antidote flask. Ooh, I'm gonna keep that in mind. And a water potion. Potion ball filled with what seems to be water. Ooh. Alright. Kind of making me wonder if we can fill up flask with fountains there. That's the thing we can do in that hack. Ball filled with medicine of some kind. It is likely magical. Gives us 25 in water. Alright. Ooh. Who the hell are you, beautiful man? There's a portrait of a strong-looking human with a realmling's head on his shield here. Whereas yellow and words are painted underneath it. And words are Andy Carmichael, the wall. Yo, bitch ass. Get out of here. Feel terrified by an unknown creature. Alright. Put away that corpse. Always good having rations here. And this thing is something we do not know about. Narod. Okay, that's a weird biblically accurate thing. Get out of here. It's hard to know so far which one I like the most between Stone Soup and that one. Like, they're both simple in their own way, and they got like a mood going for them. To admit, I like the moveset stuff from Stone Soup. That one, they go hard with text and the moods there. There's a painting of a terrified child wearing a blue outfit here. They are backing away from a group of inquisitors whose staffs are pointed at the child. There's a portrait of a strange man in a golden cloak here. A word is painted underneath it. And the word is Dalcoion. Alright. Can I? Okay, we can't do stuff with the paintings. Your mind is consumed by the sounds of fall, of leaves falling from trees. Your vision is filled with the color orange. There is no color and no sound. You are surrounded by the odd sound of rustling leaves from nowhere. Is it gonna affect my misery stat? No. It's not a status effect. But it's kind of cool how they go with environmental stuff and like random effects there. Got a lot of doors there. Alright. I mean, when you think about it, like, they did mention that fighting is pretty much like optional in this. And there's no level ups in there. The only reason we might get like anything from a fight is just if we want some loot or something. Miserable, incomprehensible noise echoes throughout the dungeon. Okay, you spot a roll mug zombie. Okay, I'd assume you poison, right? No news about that. Alright. Casually wildcat. First gotta take a quick sip of this. Oh, what you got? Zombie quark. Breath heavily. It has striking neon green compound out. Goes with a faint fiery light. Has a large protective shell. Wanders about randomly. Alright. Okay, if it wanders about randomly, I can just move around and just leave then. Red City Mead. Zombie Narod. And another note. If the note's going to be having the same text as earlier. It's more gibberish. Alright. Just casually walk out then. There's a downward stare. Alright. Feel a sense of accomplishment. -3 in misery. Ooh. Alright, so going downstairs makes us have less misery. Good to know. Sanity restores to it by this. Another art. Alright. Grab another art. Got 2 arts also. Oh my god. That is a lot of guys here. I do have a flame potion, so... Did lose 2 health there. Ooh. Kind of feeling that one. Alright. Fire in the hole. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna close that door and just leave there. They're not even moving or even chasing me, so... Why am I even fighting there? Real question is, what am I fighting for? Ooh. I guess we got a cloak here. Can I? No. Not getting any stuff out of that, that identify there. That's a fire rest there. Stats are kind of cool. The defense is a bit low, though. Okay. Oh. Ooh, picklock there. Sarcophagus is... it's locked. Alright. So, torch or not, can't see shit in there. Guess we'll just have my sword out. Alright. Hope everyone's having a nice night, by the way. Kind of makes me wonder if anyone kind of just might be into some of those roguelikes or even like, I don't know, CRPG or something. Like old things that go being super obtuse and weird. It's like one of those things that you just like kind of dive in there and just immerse yourself. Severe nose. Got your nose. Alright. I'm kind of wondering if maybe someday I shall try going into a few CRPGs. We did Fallout on stream way back in the day. Don't know if I shall go doing the old Baldur's Gate games. Would be kind of cool. I mean, I had a few chats also with my friend Scrappy, who was there earlier in the chat about the Ultima games, and I know my friend Dust is also very into the Ultima games, so I guess that could be another thing to try. Definitely having a lot of avenues there. Golden statue. There's a scripture of Eru. It is depicted lying atop a mountainous treasures. Alright, let's grab that healing potion. Let's get in there. Close the door politely. Another realm. We're badly hurt. Alright. Evil masterwork melting imbued helmet. Still can't really identify any runes with that guy. It's kind of sad, I feel. Got so many items that got like spells on them and we can't even read a single one. Okay, rats. Ooh, shit. Ooh. Kind of fell that one. I've already. Oh shit. Puffy baby imp. Cries helplessly. This creature looks worn beyond repair. Oh. A tiny giggling humanoid creature with comparatively large wings. A small vermin creature. Puffy baby, heard that drinking from fountain can make you stronger. Dude, I feel like I'm in the middle of a stalemate there. Not really sure what's up there. Okay, just slap a cloud in that guy's face. Just do the Mario move. Alright. Kind of surprised I didn't hit a single time with this. Alright. Fall the first of falls. You can no longer comprehend what your surrounding look like. All you remember is the color green and the feeling of losing something, and you wake up and realize you are still here. You wake from an horrible nightmare. It is noticeably darker here. We're in DLV3 now. And we didn't lose any misery there. Alright. A miserable squeal echoes throughout the dungeon. Got a portal there. Yo, Magna, how you doing? It is. Kind of like the music in it. Like it's different from the other roguelikes we've played. We've played one that's literally just Doom but 2D. And from the top. We played one that kind of felt like Diablo 2, but with no music. And now we're playing some Eldritch Abomination related one. Freaking Lovecraftian horror. Hope you're having a nice night, by the way. Oh dear. Oh dear. Hopefully I go healing myself all there. Alright. I do have my sword out. Not a fan of how that guy is just dodging my shit. Get out of here. Ooh, healing potion there. Hello? Still pretty good on thirst. Hunger is not looking too good. Yeah, let's risk ourselves. Let's eat that thing. Alright. Cool. It is currently very dead. Huh. I don't know if that game's gonna be pulling the whole stuff NetHack does, where if you eat a body that you carry since a few floors or a few turns, it's kind of poison you. I don't know if that's a thing. If it is, it's annoying. But if we're not having that happening, it's gotta be pretty cool. Alright. Got a lot of healing potions there. I could throw that body at him. Alright. Engraved wooden door. Okay, trying the bug didn't do shit. Dude's unfazed. Alright. Fair game there, sir. Oh, the portal's there. How about we close the door and leave? Vitriolic beetle. Quarks here. It has striking neon green compound. Glows with a faint fiery light. Alright. You have any fire res shit? I do have some fire res element there. Alright. Bring it on, asshole. Ooh. Sort of beetle. Kinda was not expecting us to be able to catch that guy. Small insect, small vermin. I can't eat a bug in this. It didn't say what it will do if we go doing that. What if I try eating that weird note? It made me feel really sad. Kind of having a lot of my resources being used there. Holy shit. We chugged all my potions in that dungeon. I guess we're dead here. Oh, that was fun. Beating the fuck up literally at the start here. Most far we got was DLV3 in this. I'm curious how many dungeon floors are in that game. I expect like 10 or something. Eating arts do heal me. It also teleported me around. Alright, so I guess that's also a bit of a scroll in that game. Gotta keep in mind, hearts are actually useful to eat when you got them. Sunshine re-entry saying Trilby. I've been in the mines for at least a week now. I've been surviving off of the occasional baked fish and a piece of bread. Also the occasional vermin I can catch. An esoteric man approached me today. He had a fedora and I couldn't see his eyes clearly. But he was calmly stroking a giant undead rat. He asked me what I was doing here and told me I didn't belong. He said it wasn't time yet. And he offered me a proposition. He said he will help me get out if I gave him my body. I, of course, rejected this horrific proposal. However, as I did so, he grotesquely transformed into an exact copy of me. The man said to me in an inhuman, crackling voice, if you won't give me your body, I'll simply copy it. And he disappeared, leaving behind a cigar with strange symbols engraven upon it. Lying upon the dusty dungeon floor and the undead rat he was comforting. I have to get out of here. I couldn't have been real, Quilly. Where the hell am I? Alright. Can't use interaction on things on the ground like notes. Alright. Curious what those sevens are. We can't even examine them also. You know what? Let's just leave here. Apple, they did say that those are good in this. $50 food there. Ooh. Yeah, that's a good-ass meal there. Here's a portrait of a single watching monstrosity with a spherical shape there. Alright. A mummified corpse. Strange circles on the ground. Fountain and a downstairs. Hey, you know what? Let's just get in the downstairs and just ignore that fight. See if we can get to get a bit more far than DLV3 in this. Just gotta ignore these things. Can't ignore fights. Definitely the better. It's kind of wacky needing to the rumbling drone strangles a rogue for 2 hits. Rumbling drone injects the rogue with an acidic liquid. This has happened before. Tentacle-covered insectoid creature with tentacles poking out of its gray exoskeleton is not quite an octopus or an insect, but something strange that hisses constantly. No, that guy definitely can't open doors. Just close that behind and just leave there. Okay, nice little lockpick happening here. Go, close the door behind politely and just leave. You feel horrified after seeing a terrible being from another reality. That has to have been summoned, right? Shit. Oh, what you are. Yeah, that's another rod. Get out of here. Serpentine Whisperer, thing that isn't quite an eel or a caterpillar, but is instead an incompressible thing that moves with serpentine smoothness. It makes sounds like that of whispering leaves. Okay, 1 HP. Cannon power. Ooh. 10 in fire res. That guy's dead. Cannon power sounds kind of busted there. Okay. Well, don't mind if I do. We're literally at DLV3 now. Near where we were. It's looking pretty good, even though the run's a bit basic there. Wow. Okay, guess there's another downstairs there. You know what? Let's go down there. You have descended into a new section of the dungeon. Be careful, for the monsters and items here will be much more powerful than in the last section. It will be a shame if you died. The demon might appreciate it, though. Alright, so I guess DLV4 and downward is like another dungeon. Alright. Yes, we finished at least the first dungeon of the game. Guess we're doing good in there. What you got here? Partially digested corpse. Looks like it has been chewed up by an undead rat. 25-25 and 1 blood. Alright. Gonna keep that around. So squares, strange symbols surrounded by strange symbols. Alright. So far, so good. We got a new armor there. Fire res 4 and poison res 1. Cool. You hear the sound of flowing liquid to the southwest. So we know there's going to be a fountain on that floor. Ooh, that's a big ass L there. Sag, this horrifically mangled creature is surrounded by clouds of bright green misery, has bulging reddish eyes, a eel with a body pale, dwarf-like face, and a distended body. It glows with a faint fiery light, hungers for raw flesh, has a tail with a stinger that can paralyze its prey. Ooh. Hey, you do not sound fun there, my sir. I want to drop a poison potion at him. Get out of here. Strange talisman info. Strange worn-looking triangular talisman with several gemstones on it. Engraved on it are tree symbols. On the bottom left of the triangular talisman is a crude symbol of a brain and a smaller brain surrounded by a vortex engraved upon a circular cut amethyst crystal. On the bottom right of the talisman is an engraved image of a hood with a dagger going across it. The hood has two tiny eyes. The eyes are made of fire opal. On the top of the talisman is an image of a strange creature with a tentacled mouth and large bat-like wing. And an anthropoid outline engraved upon a circular cut light green emerald. In between the three symbols is a square cut turquoise cabochon. There's what looks like an arrow between the left symbol and the right symbol, aiming towards the right symbol. There's what looks like an arrow between the right symbols and the top symbol, aiming towards the top symbol. What looks like an arrow between the top symbol and the left symbol, aiming towards the left symbol. The talisman is warm to the touch. We don't even know if it's a magic item or not. Can I? Okay, can close the door. Can I pick that up? We can. That thing has runes. My dude's unable to even read runes. Is it gonna be worth it trying to identify this shit? You know, my guy can't even read this. I can't eat the thing. It's like the only thing I can do, or even throw it. Yeah, let's just try throwing this at him. Dude didn't get hit by it. Alright. Unique hot imbued helmet. Fire is crazy on that. Ball of blood. Loads and loads of bones down there. There's a tongue here. This tongue, it's probably belongs to a dwarf. It's very fresh, plump, and wet. Interesting. we don't really need to go use any hunger or thirst items right now. Like, it feels the hunger and thirst meter in this, they haven't really been too much bother to us there. Like, it sure is there, but it didn't stop us doing shit. Ooh, a note. Inquisitor Log 2. Ooh. I'm gonna read this. There are many cultists down there. We think they are searching for something. It seems the cultists with green robes worship the mist, or at least whatever is causing it. The cultists haven't been much of a threat so far, but my inquisitors are getting wary. Alright. We're definitely on the trail of the quest there. Alright. A lot of those 7s there. Doom Poison Imbued Helmet. Still have the torch in our hand. I didn't really use my sword much. Definitely could use push with this. Power's Cloak. Alright. Got a healing potion on us. I feel next time I get hit by something, I might need to chug that, gonna need to chug that down. Venom. This hideous creature is covered in scars and seeps bright green gas. Has bulging jet black eyes. A nade appendage to raptor-like creature composed of green goop with a disgusting cyclops-like face. Is tentacled, has a large protective shell, dressed around as if a ghost. Okay. Dude has a good... Oh shit, that's a lot of armor there. Everything else is really low on that guy. Might need to throw that power cloak. Let's drink from that. Oh shit. Feel disturbed. The water burns your throat. Alright. Sucks to be me, I guess. Red mist surrounds you and you hear the moans of the dead. Okay. Hopefully that didn't summon shit around. Oh dear. Realm-side cultist. Short-stout hooded figure, likely a cultist. Bright red robe has an image of a large brain and a smaller brain with a vortex around them, woven into the back of it. I feel that's kind of related to the symbol we found earlier, like the talisman. Can't even equip it. You feel terrified by an indescribable chanting. 25 in misery right now. Chilling scream goes throughout the dungeon. This has happened before. Oh, you son of a bitch. Okay, is that guy... okay, power 10. Poison res -2. Resist fire 4. Oh shit. Nope, that wasn't going well. Yeah, that cultist hurt like a truck there. Literally just slapped me once and had half my health down. Jesus. That game definitely doesn't fuck around. Guess we got like halfway there? Kind of like DLV5, so I'd assume we did pretty good there. Alright. Gonna still go with our usual Squire guy. Blah, blah, blah. Here we go, dead body here. Food and water and blood. Okay, gonna pick that up. Okay, power. We go. We know our items are pretty much just ammo in this. Just a matter of knowing what I need to throw at every time there. I feel... how may I say? I feel just keeping an eye out on the color of the letters there is definitely the better option there. I feel most of the red stuff was just pretty much fire enemies. And green's poison. It's really, really, like, really simple there. Still curious about how eating armor might be affecting the run. Alright. Gabriella strikes a quark, but it has no effect. Okay, picked up that note. Gabriella, a user of blood magic who has devoted their life to the study of reanimating the dead. Alright, she's gonna casually peace out here. Alright. Oh, wait, it's like the, ooh, you know, DLV stairs there. Shredded note. Girl says just drag the centaur here. Don't know if they want to sacrifice us or just feed us to those things. It's pointless probably to write this note, but I hear roaring all around me. It is not safe here. The chanting too. I can feel myself becoming insane with each passing second. Key. The note is ripped to shreds and unreadable. Alright. See if maybe we can get some gear out there. Okay, nothing in both of those. Getting any stuff in the bookshelf. Aight. And we're not doing good on that floor. So we're gonna be needing to throw that cloak of power at that guy. Alright. Well, that one pretty good. Definitely has to be the quickest death we had. New symbol there. What do we got here? Giant tree-like mushroom thing. It has green caps. Okay, a heart here. And a healing potion. Aight. Lots and lots of trees there. The sleeping pair of wood barrels screams and hollers for its family, but they are nowhere. You rip it apart. That guy had an item in him. Poison dart. Alright. Already starting with a bit of throat items on us. This is dart coated in poison. Alright. Feel my greed is kind of calling there. Like, I feel we might be able to get a few more things around. Kind of interesting that even though it's ASCII stuff here, it kind of feels like a forest in there with how they went laying at this. Kind of liking it. Might be simple, but it got definitely a lot of personality to there. Also kind of wondering if there's like a conduct system in this. You are surrounded by horrible whispering, horrible whispers from unknown places and unknown beings. Alright. Sucks for him, I don't care about it. Ow. Okay, so need to be careful when those mushrooms are around. How about I use one of those hearts there? Or let me check their stats. Yeah, they got a lot of defense. That explains why they've been tanking my shit there. You know what? Let's use that heart. Feel terrified that this heart was used in some kind of depraved, cult's horrific ritual. Okay. Teleported this around. Good to know those make me go out in a pinch there. You love to see it. Inlaid cloak. Alright, good stats on it for throwing. Yeah, we got a lot of throwing items on us there. Two healing potions. Alright. You love to see it. Okay, tumor there. Nothing in the crates. The poison creepy here. Strange smell comes from the poison creepy. Take the poison creepy. Swelled up tiny metal-sized creature with 4 tiny legs. Crawls along the ground unassumingly. Small vermin creature. Alright. Nice. Okay, DLV tree now. Got a decent supply of things there. Oh dear. I don't fuck around here. Overlord's rare Cloak. Unique Neural Risa seems to have runes applied to it. You liberate the staff of Unique Neural Risa from the dungeon. It definitely sucks my guy can't even identify shit though. If I had a spellcaster or anyone who can read these, I'd be having a blast there. Very bare bone on that run. Seems to be a weapon that does fire and poison damage. I feel that might be good to have in my hands there. Okay, you're the scent of flowing liquid. Yeah, we're doing way better with this. Cool drink from this. Ooh, wow. Natural 1. You feel horrified. But the player grows stronger. Alright. Yeah, I'm glad we got like 1 more HP here. Ain't something I'm too against, you know. Alright, 12 now. Pretty tick there. Casually gonna go down. I've descended into a new section of the dungeon. Yeah. Severe leg. Okay, at least we got something that can give us some thirst there. Few bones out in that little forest there. And we get a new book there. Let's read some lore. Following excerpt are from the final experiment. Follow the steps outlined in the book. Boy, he followed me and it opened something. Blah 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 blah. No, this is stored for historical purpose. This sends archives A2. Yeah, it's just random text. Nowhere we're gonna be figuring what that is. Alright. Be careful around those mushrooms there. And loads of bones there. Getting spooky in there. Alright. Pretty peaceful wood if I've ever seen one. Can't see shit in there. Fabled peaceful skeleton realm. Can't wait for you to fight a P or a W. Oh shit. We fought a lot of L's and S there. P's gonna be there. How you doing, man? Check this out. I'm a really unimpressed smiley face. S are dangerous people. Yeah, no, like you see an S in the street, you're gonna die there. It is gonna be your end. I really hope your night's going pretty good, by the way. Surprised we didn't find any gear here. The hell is this? Oh, that's a strange talisman. I'm really wondering if that's gonna be important for later. It does have a rune, but my guy can't even read those. Nope. No good. Yo, dude, you said you were gonna be doing more sailing tomorrow in RuneScape, right? I can't remember what you said on Facebook when we went talking today. Today was really busy at the office for some reason. Ah! Okay, I need to make sure I don't go running too much fast there. Breaking that tree was not a good thing. Fucking felt that one. Okay, let's take that magic rod. We can throw it to do poison. Alright. Where the fuck is the staircase? Oh my god, it was that much a busy day for you too? Shit, man. Where the fuck is the... What the fuck? Wait a sec, seems like there's a hole there. Might be able to get somewhere. Oh, wait a sec, was there something here? Ooh, venomous imbued helmet. Alright, what do we got on that? One in poison res. Alright. Swear the symbols moved there. Oh. Got like 50 right now in thirst and hunger. So right over here there might be something. No? Oh, wait a sec. Maybe I need to break that tree over here to go in the other section of the map. Gonna need to eat that leg there. Sucks to be me. Gonna be doing this. It's not liking it and makes us be having sanity hit there. I don't think I'm gonna be needing that sword anymore. It does have push, so maybe I might want to keep it. I could throw a grenade. Yeah, let's throw a grenade there. Damn it. Alright. Okay, so guess breaking that tree was a good thing. Kind of finding cool how to use the like card symbols for making trees in this. Kind of a clever use of a lot of the ASCII symbols there. Sound of liquid flowing from the southeast. Alright, I like seeing this. What the freaking K? What's that guy have in his stats? Peaks. This creature is truly hard to look at. It is horrific and disgusting. Has sinister emerald green eyes, a many-matted kangaroo-like creature with a bloody, bulging cyclopean face. Moves with an unnatural swiftness. Skin is translucent and you can see water streaming throughout its miserable body. The sound of water flows off of it. Son of a bitch. Might be the guy that alerted me there. Dude has really low poison res. I could throw a poison dart. Get out of here. Ah. Damn it. Oh my god, dude. Imagine if Balrog was there. I got killed there. I became a person sign. It's really sad. I kind of like how they use person as a bit of a symbol for symbolizing that there's like bones there. I mean, it kind of fits. I see what they're going with. It's like how in NetHack, person signs are pretty much rations, so maybe they're trying to make a hot dog or a sandwich with them. They get really creative with those. That's the face I did there. That's how I feel. Got stabbed, got stunned, and I died there. It's one of those sad games. Wait a second, New World? Shit. Can I? Damn it. I might need to try pressing the New World button soon. Kind of curious what that is. You're moaning to the southwest. Feel horrified. There's rumbling around. Loads of bones there. Mummified skeleton, power 4. I mean, I could throw that skeleton at people there, I feel. Fresh corpse. Okay. Shoot up on skeleton. Check what they got to say about that. So it's like I got like 2 skeletons I can throw at people that might hurt them quite a bit. I guess those are going to be weapons for us. Elemental Good Rod. The good Nerissa staff seems to have runes applied to it. Alright. What you got? Can't read that shit. Good melee weapon there. Definitely better than that sword I got. Do like 3 damage instead of 2 with that. Yeah, let's just go with this. All right. Go. Elemental Good Rod. 1-1. Thrown weapon. We go. Who's that Pokemon? Wondrous spirit of a long dead individual. Small vermin creature. Toxic child's ghost. And we got a rat here. We can't just ignore that guy. Dude, there's so many 7s there. Trying to scare me with the power of numbers. Matt's trying to kill me there. Wow, 5 in poison damage. Hello. Hey, you know what? Just equip that motherfucker and just stab that guy. Yeah, get out of here. Here's a portrait of several hobbits in blue cloaks here. They are feasting. A phrase is underneath that. A phrase is Northern Alliance. Note here, it'll log. Don't really care. We've read that so many times. Lord's Knife of Venom. Already got like a really crazy looking knife there. Like we care anymore. Best knife in the kitchen over here. What? Helmet of Evil. Wow. Yeah, we're getting fed today. Holy shit. A portal there. We don't care. Not for now. Do like to drink from fountains in there. It takes a long drink of the fountain. You find something. It's a magical sword. Ooh, wow. Yeah, weapon-wise, we're kind of fed there. Jesus. It's like the game's feeling sorry about something. Okay, another art, so we got a free teleport around. And 2 tree potions. Yeah, game's really wanting us to beat up people now. I'm gonna treat myself good here. We got our full inventory filled there. Green mushroom. Got here. This mushroom seems to be filled with swirling clouds of misery. It does give food and water, but it drains our sanity bar. Pick that in case we get something to get that sorted out. Seems that portal might be the only way out. Alright. Flyer. -2 in fire res. And in poison res. I guess who's equipping that funny sword we got? And the mirror. Alright. That corpse here. There we go. Full everywhere. Already a downstairs. Yeah, you know what? Gonna treat myself good here. Just go down. throw that power cloak at him. Get him with this. There we go. He's gotta be over here fighting lazily. Okay, lumpy fly. 0 poison res. I remember what was the knife I had. I think it was the unique knife that was the yeah, that's the one. Ready to shank some people. The thing on the porch. It twice. Is it going to be the same thing? The thing on the porch. I'm writing this so that a record exists of my recent strange experience. I was in my apartment in the city of Redport. I heard a noise outside, and so I opened the blinds of my back door, which leads out to a clean pure wood porch. Outside I saw not the landscape I am familiar with, the landscape being a road with the stone fence overlooking the wild waters with numerous black seabirds gliding quietly in the blue sky overhead. So that was what was revealed to me was a more ancient, much more desert-esque landscape with several pyramids. Pyramids were lined up tightly together in a line going outward from my porch. The sky was red and cyan, not blue. They were rather small compared to the images I have seen of pyramids in the past, maybe 30 feet tall at most. Will not describe them as normal stereotypical pyramids because the bottom left of it had a large rectangle of blocks cut out. So it was as if the pyramid hung over the area that was cut out, almost like a pergola. Under the blocks were many strange silhouettes that looked like Anubis on a stage, with another Anubis-like creature standing up in it. I couldn't understand a word they were saying, but the creature up on the stage was certainly preaching to the silhouettes, who waved their hands as if in song and worship. I stared for a while, and I had a feeling of dread. I was in an unfamiliar landscape watching unfamiliar beings congregating around unfamiliar architecture, and they were chanting. However, one of the creatures on stage seemed to notice me and walked down as his group quieted and lowered their arms, then walked up to me, and I was terrified. I stood my ground despite the looming terror before me because I was curious, perhaps too curious as to what they looked like when they weren't a silhouette. He comes closer and closer, and I notice his skin is cyan-colored. Eventually, I can see its form. It was an esoteric goblin-esque creature with strange tiny symbols engraved into its flesh and sharp jagged teeth and long claws, with a pot belly and small pinprick eyes, with huge long ears and a lipless expressionless mouth. It stared at me for a moment. Then I was on my porch again, outside my familiar home in Redport. I was also completely bewildered. So that guy saw the arena we've seen at the start of the game. Alright. Okay, so both decks are pretty much the same. Drop those. Now let's just drop those. We don't need them anymore. It could be a cool guy to throw at people. Alright. We got like loads and loads of items there. Trying to see if I go. It's like a poison potion there. don't need my sword anymore. Let me just back out here. Drop that sword. As much as the promise of casting push is good there. I think we might not want to do this. Flyer, chitinous upright cylindrical thing with no clearly defined head, covered in crud, with what looks like wings and 4 strange lips with strange large orifices dripping with syrupy green liquid. This poison a lot there. Debatable defense and no fire res. I think one of my corpses had fire on it. And that rod's not going to help us there. Both rods are not going to be helping. Yeah, I might need to throw that helmet at him. Kind of sucks, but that's pretty much the best option we got. Get out of here. Not the best way of dealing with that fight, but at least we finished the first dungeon, so I'd say we did good there. Excuse me. Okay, I guess game went crashing here. That's a bit underwhelming. Sit. Let me check. Let me check. Is it gonna? Oh no. Oh, there's no way of saving in there. Oh, that's a shame. What the fuck? No way, man. Ah. Dude, we had such a nice run. Come on. Check that new world option before the end of the stream, though. Oh. What? No. Okay. You descend into caverns of monsters. Fumble through your bag looking for your weapon. Alright. I didn't check if that was the same quest on the menu. Alright. Equipping our let's quit. The 10 cars to you. Okay, so we got a bit the same same quest there. Alright, you know what? A Troll bites the player, but it has no effect. Corrupted creature looks quite unhinged. Has horrific bright green eyes. A wolf-like creature with a half-rotten, unblinking face. Has 2 feelers. Has small, weirdly angled, bony scales covering its body. Jesus, that guy's stats are crazy there. I got nothing to defend myself. Guess who's leaving there? Boy, the B. Spot the T. Press slowly and quietly. It has striking yellowish eyes. This is a half-dead, mini-antenna bat composed of clay with a mutated, bloated body. With sudden, quick movement, it strikes true always. You know, I feel the main changes here is just the description of monsters there. And the fact that some monsters can literally beat the shit out of you. Alright, so guess we got 2 game modes there. Mainly flavored things. But yeah, no, that's kind of a good one. I'd expect it's a very, it's a pretty short roguelike there. Kind of sad our busted run we had at the start kind of ended there. Let me check if there's something about the amount of floors there. Like I'd expect at best, it might be like, what, 15 floors or something? Rogue Legends. Dark Realms. Okay. Project roadmap. Seems I'm pretty much in the middle of their wiki here. Okay. I feel we might need to, like, I'm reading a bit and it seems like there's a bit of interactions we can do with the push spell. No infos about the amount of floors there on their wiki. There's a few people who made a few videos about it. Seeing much comments on a few posts there though. You know, pretty nice. Here's how many streams we're going to be doing of that. Like, I'm wanting to do another, like, a few more runs next week. Gonna check that out on my own. For how many floors are there. Like, there has to be a stream or something that went showing, like, a full run of this. But on that note, it's getting a bit late. Do have a job in the morning, so let me go into BRB mode and let us see who we raid. Still kind of impressed about how many people were pretty much around tonight. Got me really impressed there. It's kind of rare I go seeing a lot of people just like vibing and checking random like roguelikes like this. Yo, you keep an eye out for tomorrow because we're going to be doing more B3313, by the way. go. All right. Have that raid message. And let us see who is online. All right, all right. Yoink. Oh my god, imagine getting bitten by a player. Imagine biting a player or something. I'm seeing Blimp is playing something called Bad Bitch Blasters. I haven't seen... Oh my god, what the fuck is this game? It's like some weird MS Paint thing. Or I could go... I could play it safe and go see my friend Vox who's doing some Elden Ring. Yeah, let's just go see Vox. Might be better. Here we go. Dude, the bee literally suplexed me there. I got fucked over by a bee letter. I can't believe it. Anyway, hope y'all have a nice night. You pet some cats, you Saturday, and hopefully see y'all next time. Wow.